Stop chasing people who are not choosing you. It is one of the most painful things to have to convince someone of your value, of your worth, to convince them that they should choose you. If you need to convince them, chances are they're probably not your person. And the reason why we chase people is because, as humans, we want validation. But there's also other things too. Like, for example, maybe you're repeating a pattern that you saw in your childhood where you weren't being chosen, right? Maybe you had an emotionally unavailable parent. But you don't see your worth. You don't see your value. You don't see your energy and how amazing you are. So then you go and you chase people who aren't for you or are not willing to change for you, right? And when you're chasing people, you're giving so much of yourself to them, your time, your energy, that it's draining. It's not good for you. And we confuse real interest for attention, right? So we think that because they're doing this and this and this, like, oh, well, they do this and this and this, that they're into you and they want to be with you. But it's just they're giving you attention. It's not actual real interest or commitment. Now, I've done a lot of chasing before. Old versions of myself have done that a lot. And it was because I didn't have a good relationship with myself. So I was chasing people who, were emotionally unavailable because that was my relationship with myself. And that was a relationship that I saw with, in my childhood. So how I started developing a better relationship with myself and started choosing myself. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. The thing is, nobody realizes that when you're chasing people who are not choosing you, you're choosing them. So you're giving all of your energy to these people. And I'm not just talking about relationships. I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about, family members, everything. Like, I'm talking about relationships, I guess not love interests, I should say. Relationships in general. But yeah, a lot of like love interests I chased. And it was so funny because it was like, now I know who I am and my worth. And I was like, man, they should have been chasing me. They were lucky. But I didn't know it then. So that's why I was chasing them. And they were just not meant to be in my life. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that those things didn't work out for me. And what was meant for me found me and came into my life the way it was supposed to. And that's the thing is, like, you don't realize how much energy draining it is. Like, you're waiting for their texts. You're over analyzing everything they say. You're constantly thinking about them. And it's like a cycle. Like, you just keep going and going and going. And I lost myself so deeply from chasing people. And you try to become a version of yourself that they would like. Like, maybe if I change myself to what I think they might like, they'll choose me, but they won't. I'm telling you that now. The only way they will choose you is when they choose you. When they say, hey, I want to be in your life, right? And maybe they want to be in your life in other ways, but choosing is showing up every day. Showing up every day and caring about your needs, caring about you in a loving way, but showing and being there for you consistently, not inconsistently, consistently. Okay? You can have people who show up, but they're inconsistent. They're not for you. Don't chase those people. Let them go. That's life saying let them go. If they want to be there, they will consistently show up. You need to protect your energy. Your energy is such an important thing. And when you're chasing people, you're giving them all the power and you're giving them parts of you that you could be using to better yourself or to find people who are meant for you, who will not drain you, who instead you give some energy, they give some energy, you're like watering each other. When you're chasing people, it's you giving energy and them taking it. So you don't be chasing nobody. You let life happen the way it's supposed to be and the right people will be in your life. And if you're in a situation where you are chasing, You can decide right now to not chase and pull your power back to yourself and do things for yourself. Mentally, emotionally, physically, choose yourself. If they're not going to choose you choose you and back away. It's a self-respect shift. And when I was chasing people, I had low self-esteem and I thought I need to have these people because I put them on pedestals and I thought they were so cool or so amazing. And these are the people I want to be friends with or I want to date and stuff like that. But then when I actually started developing the relationship with myself, I realized, man, I'm cool. I'm amazing. I want to be friends with me. I want to have a relationship with myself more than any of these people. But you have to develop that relationship because when you don't have it, then you're willing to chase anybody. Because when you start developing self-respect, you actually, that fog that you put these people on pedestals for lifts and you realize that, you know what, I'm an amazing person. If they don't want to be in my life, it's their loss. But I'm going to just take a pause in the video just because a kitten is here. So I just want to show the kitten because it's really cute and it's beside me. But yeah, like you need to develop a relationship with yourself that's loving and choosing yourself. And choosing yourself is deciding that I'm not going to play this game of overanalyzing text. I'm not going to have someone in my life who can't consistently show up and choose me. Because if they're not going to do that, I don't want you in my life. We are not doing inconsistency anymore. Like you either show up consistently or you go. And that's okay because, you know, when you have and realize you have everything you need, you don't chase those things because you don't need to get anything from people. You can validate yourself. You can, be best friends with yourself. You can love yourself and give yourself love. And everything is a reflection of you, right? So if you're chasing someone, go within and figure out what inside you, like, are you're chasing something inside of you, and it's probably to get to know yourself and become more available to yourself, emotionally available to yourself. And that's putting boundaries and respecting boundaries, that I'm not going to allow people who are inconsistent, who make me chase them in my life. You need to pull back your energy, put it all back into you. No more waiting for texts, no more waiting around, no more making plans with people who don't show up and or cancel on you, and people who don't want to be in your life. You don't want those people in there. There's a reason they're not supposed to be in there. And I'm telling you now, you will be so grateful when you get over that hump and you stop chasing them and you realize the reason why they shouldn't have been there. You can't have the people meant for you in your life if you're taking up space with all these people who are not meant for you, who you're chasing. You need people who you don't have to chase. And those people will come in once you remove all those people that you're chasing, because you're putting your energy into that. When you put your energy into yourself, you take yourself and you do things for you. You meet people along the way who are just, they're for you. They're for you and you don't have to chase them. And it's so easy and it's so nice. And you'll feel blessed for meeting them. You never have to chase anybody. You need people who are consistent and show up. And you need to be consistent and show up for yourself by choosing yourself. Because once you start doing that, then you don't want to tolerate people who are like that. So you're like, I wouldn't treat myself that way. So I'm not going to be around people who treat me and make me feel that way. And that's the biggest lesson I ever learned, ever, was the minute I stopped chasing and started choosing myself, everything wanted me. Everything that was right for me came to me. I didn't have to go looking hard. I just had to live and be myself, and it all came to me nice and easily. And that's the thing is, I think when we're chasing people, we think that it's something's wrong with us and all that. But how I see it is, it's like when you're chasing people, it's because you're not giving you're abandoning yourself. You're not giving yourself, you're ignoring yourself. You're literally inconsistent with yourself. The relationship that you have with those people that you're chasing is the same relationship you have with yourself. And your inner child is like, choose me. But you keep choosing these people who you're chasing, who aren't even choosing you. When your inner child's like, please just choose me. Please, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want inconsistency. That's what your inner child's saying. And I'm telling you, it will make you sick. It will make you sad. It will make you sick. It will make you doubt yourself. It will make you abandon yourself. It will change you when you chase people. But when you pull it all back to you, you become so you, and you become, like so much more, what's the word? You develop so much more self-respect for yourself. And the more you do that, the less you're going to tolerate other stuff. And your confidence grows. You feel lighter. You glow. Everything just feels really good. And you know what? You deserve that. You deserve that. Those people who you want to chase, let them go. Let them go. Choose yourself. Love yourself. And watch how your life changes by doing so. And the right people who are meant for you, you don't have to chase. And the people who you have to chase are not meant to be there. So let them go. Let them go. You shouldn't have to hold on to anybody. Loosen that grip and let them go. If they go, then it's not meant to be. If they stay and they choose you and they show up consistently, then they're meant to be.